This video is a Learn, Engage, and Thrive presentation of Inspired Engagement, a consulting firm whose purpose is to facilitate significant, sustainable, strengths-based change within individuals and organizations. Why strengths? Why allocate resources to develop a strengths-based culture at a college? Let's see if we can answer that. Strengths development is a student success strategy. How does strengths development connect to academic success? Research and experience have shown us that students who complete the Clifton Strengths Assessment and participate in a strengths development process are more likely to achieve academic success. A student's awareness of their talents, their natural, instinctive, intuitive, reoccurring ways of thinking, believing, and behaving, and the development of those talents aimed at academic success increases their self-efficacy, one's belief in their ability to succeed in specific situations, and their resilience, the ability to adapt well in the face of adversity. Self-efficacy and resilience are the cornerstones of hope, the belief that the future will be better than the present, along with the belief that you have the power to make it so. Students with high hope are more engaged in their lives and outcomes, and therefore, in the case of academics, more successful. In 2017, the University of Minnesota conducted research related to strengths in academic success. They found that students who discussed their strengths with an advisor at least once in the academic year reported significantly higher levels of academic self-efficacy. They were 1.5 times more likely to enroll for a second semester at the university, and were nearly 2 times more likely to graduate within 4 years. Research completed at Azusa Pacific University found similar outcomes. Students completing a strengths-based first-year experience class attained higher GPAs after 1 semester, and were more likely to be retained and continue their studies after 1 year than students who had not completed this strengths-based class. A strengths-based college is where students complete a strengths-based first-year experience class, meet with advisors who are trained in strengths-based coaching, and are taught by faculty members who have explored the techniques and strategies of strengths-based teaching. Strengths-based colleges are committed to student success through strengths. Strengths development is an employee engagement strategy. Employee engagement is the extent to which employees are involved in, enthusiastic about, and committed to their work, how likely they are to put in discretionary effort, and how dedicated they are to the organization as a whole. Data collected by Gallup indicates the power of strengths-based feedback in building employee engagement within an organization. Globally, only about 30% of workers are defined as engaged, and nearly 20% are not just not engaged, but actively disengaged. These folks are unhappy, often are extremely negative about the organization, are difficult for colleagues to work with productively, and have low performance outcomes. Supervisors and managers play an essential role in driving this employee engagement. Supervisors who provide little or no feedback and prescribe to the "you will only hear from me if something is wrong" style when communicating with their employees significantly reduce the level of engagement. Employees who are ignored feel like they do not matter. However, when feedback is focused on strengths and positive characteristics and is provided in a coaching style, the percentage of engaged employee nearly doubles, and those who are actively disengaged either improves or they leave the organization. Feedback focused on strengths and positive characteristics significantly increases engagement and performance. A strengths-based organization helps employees use their strengths at work most of the time. When employees are utilizing their strengths in productive ways at work, they look forward to going to work, have more positive than negative interactions with coworkers, treat students better, tell their friends they work at a great college, achieve more on a daily basis, and have more positive, creative, and innovative moments. Strengths development is also a team strategy. A considerable part of the outcomes of any organization is the ability for employees to work together collaboratively and productively in groups and in teams. A strengths-based team is a group of imperfect but talented contributors who are valued for their strengths and who need one another to realize individual and team excellence. Members of strengths-based teams are aware of each other's talent filters, and they understand how each person is inclined to think, act, and feel. This awareness helps the team navigate the issues all teams encounter. They understand how the team can work best together to accomplish its goals and perform its objectives. Teams that focus on strengths every day have a 12.5% higher productivity, and teams that receive strengths-based feedback lead to a nearly 9% greater profitability. And finally, strengths development is a business strategy. Gallup has found that strengths-based organizations realize an increase in customer ratings, profitability, and productivity, while also seeing a decrease in absenteeism, turnover, safety incidents, and employee theft. Strengths is a culture. A strengths-based college builds on what is best in individuals, teams, the college, and the greater community to increase engagement, productivity, and student success in all the work that they do. At a strengths-based college, every employee feels the excitement of doing what they do best and spreads that feeling to their colleagues, students, partners, and community every day. Strengths must be a culture. That is the way things are always done. It must be a natural part of the everyday work life, something that is taken for granted in one sense, but also something valued enough to keep talking about and developing year after year. Your completion of this training will be just one step in your strengths journey, one that will lead you to an engaged and fulfilling college experience. This has been an Inspired Engagement, Learn, Engage, and Thrive presentation.